This Monday, October 13th, chaos takes over Los Angeles. Hope drifts closer to Liam while Dickie pulls a dangerous con that could destroy her trust forever. Meanwhile, Sheila secretly follows Deacon, desperate to uncover his hidden loyalties. Secrets are cracking open, hearts are breaking, and every family in LA is about to feel the fallout. The new week in The Bold and the Beautiful opens with a rare moment of calm, but as every fan knows, peace in Los Angeles never lasts. Liam finally believes he's getting his happy ending. After months of heartbreak, regret, and second chances that never quite stuck, Hope Logan is once again by his side. The spark that once defined them has reignited, subtle glances, familiar laughter, and that old chemistry that refuses to die. They haven't declared a reunion yet, but it feels inevitable. Over at Forrester Creations, Carter Walton notices the shift. He's seen this dance before, Hope drifting toward Liam, leaving emotional wreckage in her wake. Carter quietly warns himself not to get too close to the storm this time. Yet, his intuition tells him trouble is brewing again. Meanwhile, Daphne Rose becomes a surprising source of warmth in Carter's life. Their connection deepens, promising stability in contrast to the chaos surrounding Hope and Liam. But Hope's focus remains fractured. Between business meetings, co-parenting moments, and quiet dinners with Beth, she's building the image of a perfect family, one that might not survive the next emotional quake. For Liam, the question isn't if Hope will return, it's how long they can stay happy before the past strikes again. And in The Bold and the Beautiful, the past always strikes back. Then comes Dickie Sharp, Hope's half-brother, charming, ambitious, and dangerously cunning. He arrives at Forrester Creations wearing the mask of enthusiasm, eager to prove he belongs. Hope, ever the optimist, wants to believe in him. She sees a young designer full of promise, someone yearning for redemption and a real chance to create. But behind Dickie's eager smile lies something darker, desperation. He's been circling the design department for days, observing, waiting. When Hope steps away from her desk, leaving a folder of anonymous designer submissions behind, Dickie's curiosity takes over. At first, he hesitates, a flicker of conscience. Then, as the clock ticks, temptation wins. He takes out his phone, quickly snapping photos of sketches, concepts, and names. What began as insecurity has now turned into calculated theft. Dickie's talent is real, but his patience isn't. He wants recognition now, and he'll cut corners to get it. Later, when Hope compliments his fresh designs, she unknowingly praises stolen work. Her faith in him blinds her completely. She sees growth. The audience sees manipulation. So what drives Dickie? Is it pressure from his father, Deacon Sharp, whose legacy looms large? Or perhaps it's the influence of Remy Price, the toxic ex still whispering in his ear, reminding him that the quickest way to power is deceit. Whatever his reason, Dickie's lie has started a countdown, and when the truth detonates, it will destroy far more than his career. For Hope Logan, faith in others is both her greatest gift and her greatest curse. She's built her career on compassion, forgiveness, and believing that people can change. It's what makes her beloved by fans, and what makes her so easy to deceive. When Dickie approaches her again, full of ideas and determination, she sees a younger version of herself, someone fighting to prove their worth. Hope smiles warmly, agreeing to bring him on board in a trial capacity. She explains that the designer selections are anonymous for fairness, never suspecting that Dickie already has every detail saved on his phone. As she walks him through her creative process, Dickie nods attentively, pretending to learn, when in reality, he's already planning his next move. He blends charm with humility, carefully crafting the perfect image of a trustworthy partner. Hope beams with pride, believing she's helping family rise from the shadows. But the audience can see what she can't. Every kind gesture draws her closer to betrayal. There's tragedy in her trust. Hope's heart is open, her intentions pure, but her instincts, clouded by emotion, lead her straight into Dickie's trap. And deep down, even Dickie feels it. Every fake smile, every stolen design, comes with a flash of guilt. But he keeps going anyway. Because in the bold and the beautiful, love and ambition always find their collision point, and when they do, nobody walks away unscathed. While deception brews inside Forrester Creations, another storm is quietly forming across town, one that has Sheila Carter Sharp's name written all over it. For days, Sheila has felt it. Something isn't right. Her husband, Deacon Sharp, has been slipping out at odd hours, answering mysterious calls, and returning home distant and distracted. To most wives, it would mean doubt. But for Sheila, it means danger. Her instincts, sharp, predatory, and forged from years of betrayal, are already on high alert. One afternoon, her suspicions lead her straight to Dr. Taylor Hayes's office. The moment she spots Deacon's car outside, her pulse quickens. She moves silently down the hall, every step filled with dread and curiosity. When she peers through the crack in Taylor's door, her worst fear materializes before her eyes. Inside, Deacon stands mere inches from Taylor. His eyes are soft, his voice low. "I need you, Taylor," he says, then wraps her in a long, lingering embrace. For a second, Sheila forgets to breathe. The world blurs around her. The old Sheila, the one who thrived on chaos and revenge, flickers to life behind her eyes. But this time, she doesn't storm in. She doesn't scream. She just stands there, trembling, with tears forming and fury brewing. Later, back at Il Giardino, Sheila tries to hold onto what's left of her marriage. She begs Deacon to come home, to remember the life they built. But Deacon's mind is already miles away, haunted by lies, by Luna Nozawa, and by the truth Sheila never told him. As he walks out, her heartbreak curdles into something darker. The silence stretches, her stare hardens, and we know what comes next. Because when Sheila Carter finally breaks, Los Angeles burns. Back at Taylor's office, Deacon Sharp sits in silence, the weight of his choices pressing down on him. His voice is low when he finally speaks. "I'm not cheating, Taylor. I just don't know who I am anymore." Taylor studies him with empathy. "You're a man torn between who you were and who you want to be," she says softly. "But Deacon, you can't live in both worlds forever." Deacon rubs his temples. His thoughts spiral between guilt and relief, guilt for hurting Sheila, and relief for finding someone who listens without judgment. But the truth is simple. Deacon's heart is divided. He loves Sheila's passion, but fears her unpredictability. Taylor offers peace, but reminds him of everything he's already lost. Meanwhile, miles away, Sheila Carter is unraveling. Her mind replays every second she witnessed, twisting it into betrayal, rejection, humiliation. When she returns to Il Giardino, the restaurant is dark, the hum of the refrigerator the only sound left. She stands before their wedding photo, her reflection distorted in the glass. "He still loves me," she whispers. "He just forgot." But her voice trembles. It's not conviction, it's denial. And that's what makes Sheila dangerous, not her rage, but her certainty that she's right. By the end of the night, one thing is clear: Deacon Sharp's life is no longer his own. His marriage, his peace, his fragile redemption, all slipping away, one heartbeat at a time. So where does it all go from here? Will Hope Logan finally see the truth, that Dickie's kindness is nothing more than a mask hiding betrayal? Or will she once again lose everything by trusting the wrong person? Will Liam Spencer hold onto the family he's longed for, or fall into the same endless loop of mistakes, jealousy, and regret? His reunion with Hope might feel inevitable, but in this world, happy endings are never permanent. And what about Sheila Carter? We've seen her cry, we've seen her plead, but the question every fan should be asking is this: what happens when she stops begging and starts fighting back? Because history tells us one thing: when Sheila feels cornered, she doesn't just react. She plots. And when she strikes, no one walks away untouched. As The Bold and the Beautiful continues, every secret is a ticking time bomb. Every act of love hides a hidden cost. And the fallout from this week's revelations may destroy more than relationships. It could rewrite family lines forever. So stay tuned, stay bold, and stay beautiful, because in Los Angeles, even the truth wears a disguise.